missed it by that much.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the channel. I'm Oren. And tonight, I'm a bit tired, y'all. A little bit tired. But I still wanted to get a stream in. Yeah, just because I'm kind of able to. And I missed you guys. And I missed streaming. So, yeah. So here I am. How are you guys all doing? What is going on? Happy weekend. The weekend
Octagon Velveeta
could not have come soon enough. What up, guys? Amish, hello. In that Octagon Velveeta. Been teaching Amish a little Frisian lately. He was like, "How do you say this? How do you say this?" You know, or whatever. And it's been kind of fun. Anyway, Buggy Hoser, welcome in, sir. How are you? Congrats on first. What is going on, Mr. Buggy Hoser? Heather needs coffee. Missed it by that much. Welcome in. How are you guys? Durgo, welcome on YouTube and on Twitch. Third on the Twitch, first in our hearts. I mean on YouTube. Durgo, thank you so much for resubscribing. 29 months, dude. Holy smokes, happy anniversary. LG, hello. Welcome. LG, how are you doing? Heather, I could use about 7 more cups of coffee. Those coffee emotes. They speak volumes, and I need a volume of coffee. I did not sleep well last night. I didn't sleep well the night before that. So, I'm dragging, and we're not like too busy at work today, but we were down some people, and so I don't know. Primarily manageable, but I didn't really feel like I could take a breath, which has kind of been how work has gone lately. Like, my boss was like, yeah, you know, January, maybe into February is usually like when we're really busy. Yeah, it's June. It's June and it hasn't really let up, so I don't know.
Hello there.
The big Am went fishing today. It's his son's birthday. Hop turns 11 today. Big happy birthday to Hopper. Hope you guys had a great day, man. Big Am went and caught some fish. Amish, thank you so much for resubscribing. 47 months, dude. You guys, thank you for the hype train as well. Appreciate you. Thank you. I'll get to all these. Amish, 47 months. Holy cow, dude. We're near 4 years, my brother. 4 years. How have we known each other that long? Like, that's crazy. It's crazy. What's up, Gussie? How you doing, man? Gussie, I'm gonna miss your streams during the day, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't always get to tune in, and I especially don't always get to chat anymore, but it's gotta be weird. It's gotta be really weird when you go back to like nighttime streaming. Like what that, man, so strange. Miss you too. Kylaris, welcome in. Kylaris didn't want to stream tonight. You never used to stream when you were tired. Yeah, never. Nope, never. I think I said last time, what's one thing that's been really, really nice about like having to step away. Like I totally miss streaming, totally miss hanging out with you guys. We're so focused on getting things done though, too, that like sometimes I feel like I almost didn't have time to even think about it. You know what I mean? Because we were just so busy and overwhelmed with everything going on. But one of the nice things about it was we got some of the best sleep that I think we have had, like consistently the best sleep we've gotten in probably years. And I'm not going to blame it all on streaming because, you know, on non-stream nights too, there'd be plenty of nights when I stayed up gaming. But like a lot of it is, you know me, I get chatting, I get talking. I really like doing it. I really like hanging out with you guys. I'd stay up way too late. And so, you know, being able to get some consistent sleep was really, really nice. I've felt really good lately from that. Super exhausted physically because of all the work we've been doing, but you know, Gusht. Gusht. Cassandra, hello, how are you? What is going on? Welcome in. What is going on with you, Cassandra? Good to see you.
I'll be in my bedroom, making no noise and pretending I'm not there.
Ace, welcome in, man. Thank you so much for the lurk, buddy. Appreciate you, brother. We are playing Munchkin. What? Are you walking? Are you and Mrs. Buggy walking around the house like? You guys, I don't know if you guys had like the Malto meal stuff back in the day, but like there was a commercial where this dude was like walking really low. I'm assuming it's a board game or something, or a card game. We're pretending to be Munchkins in our. Who's Dorothy? Gussie, thank you so much for the 150 stream streak. Holy smokes. Gussie, I have finally exceeded 50% of a Heather. Yeah, right. I had considered this week, because I worked from home a couple of days, Wednesday and today, and I considered doing one of those, like, you know, co-work streams or whatever. Like, I don't know if anybody'd be interested in that. Just like tuning in, some light music in the background, some chats during the day while we work. I don't know, man, but I considered doing that, and I was like, man, I'd probably totally wreck Gusty's streak though. He'd be so mad at me. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, kid. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, like I said, I'm a little tired, but I'm happy to be able to stream again so soon. Hey, what's up, Jesse? How you doing? What is going on, buddy? Locke, what is going on? You are job? Nice. I'm young. 58 months. Holy smokes. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Wow, Jesse, 63-month streak. I think Jesse, besides Kylaris, I think Jesse holds the subscriber, unless Murph still subscribes to us. I don't know. It's not like I go look. I think Murph might be the only person that could potentially give Jesse a run for her money on the subscriber streak. But yeah, that's crazy. Jesse, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate it. How are you doing, Jesse? What's going on? I mean, I might like it here. Oh, I appreciate it. I like having you here, Jesse. Thank you, thank you. I wish I could tune into you guys' stream more often. Just thinking time zones. We had a great day. That's awesome. Good. I'm glad. Girl, same. I know, dude. You stream? Yeah, sometimes. Depending on which job, it might not be nighttime, so we'll see. Oh yeah, that's fair. Dude, I hope you get the second one. I hope you get the second one. That sounds way, way better. Hey, what's up, Boar? Welcome in, man. You chatty? No, I know, right? So chatty that I was talking about that a long time ago. You love to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Is that a song? But yes. Exclamation D&D. Oh, we should have a D&D command. That should do something. Ace, thank you so much for resubscribing. 13 months with your Prime. Holmes, appreciate you, Ace. Ace, I hope you're doing well, man. It's a board game, you dork. I kind of figured. I know. It was just funny. It's like, we're playing. No context. We're playing Munchkins. Who's we? You and Mrs. Buggy? and I'm just imagining you guys like, you know, pretending to be Munchkins walking around the house. I don't know. What? Staying up till 6 to finish the final level in a game? You? Never. Okay. That's only happened like once or twice, all right? No, the card game, you goob. It's a card game? Oh, tabletop game on Tabletop Simulator? That's cool. It's a card game, doofus. Wow, you guys. Holy cow. Jeez. Hi, Elvo. How are you? It's a tabletop. Okay. Did you guys all like furiously type that at the same time? Willis, it's a tabletop.
Hello there.
Oh, Taliva. Oren, do I need to throw something at Buggy? Yeah, always. It's not Munchkins. That's not okay. I would have found you on my phone. I have my ways. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I could be wrong, but oh my, I'm not reading it anymore. What up, Matt? Matt, I actually have a hat on this time. Matthew. Oi, Mateus. Go get it. Kale good? Net good? It's a game though, played on top of a table. Oh, don't leave me. You got me there, Mrs. Buggy. I said I wasn't gonna read it anymore. Aim low, because he's pretending to be a munchkin. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Kylaris has been subscribing to Orin or Kylaris. It's true.
It is true.
Choo choo. But first, I want to talk about those pajama pants. Choo choo trains and teddy bears. Choo choo. I love that part. I'm a smidge sick and pulled an aerial. Oh no. Well, Jesse, here's your forum to come converse when you don't have a voice. I'll be your voice. Way to go, Stream Elements. What did it do? Oh yeah. It's, you know, Stream Elements. Matt, thank you for the 35 stream streak. Appreciate you, brother. What's going on, man? D&D, you dynamite. 35 months, whatever. You can contractually signed away your voice to an octopus woman. Now sing. The Royal Nintendo Wii? Is that who's playing? I hate when that happens. I know. Who hasn't done that once or twice? Her hand slipped. Don't look at me like that. What? Bam Bam, hello. What's going on, buddy? Bam Bam's been streaming a little bit lately again, too. Good to have you back, Bam Bam. Let's get a shout out for Bam Bam. Hey, popping in to say hey, but with family for the weekend. I can't stay partying too much. I hope you have a great time. That's cool that you're with fam. Wait, did fam come see you, or are you back in the great state of Michigan? Bam Bam, are you in Michigan? Imagine having a stream streak. Or, and by the way, it's a game you... Yes, and we're all playing it. I'm assuming everybody who said they're playing it, or that it's a tabletop game, is playing it. Copy and paste. Why would I type that? Very efficient, Buggy. I should have known. Mrs. Buggy, thank you for the 5 stream streak and the dancing gummy bears. Very appreciated. You know, I like the card games that you love. You know, oh no, you know, like the card games that you love. I hate them. I hate card games. I'm not a fan. I don't like playing them. I think I would rather stare at a blank wall than play card games. So boring. So boring. Also, like, something about it, like, I don't know, my brain just doesn't, it just doesn't mesh with card games. You know, like one time, a buddy of mine, he had, like, sort of, like, you know, a euchre tournament. You know, it wasn't anything serious, but a bunch of us went over to his house. They smoked a whole pig in, like, a half barrel roaster thing, and it was great. You know, we went swimming a little bit, and then they set up a bunch of tables in the garage, and, you know, everybody was playing euchre, and people are trying to teach me, and I'm like, yeah, this just doesn't compute. I can teach myself coding. Can't play euchre. Can't figure out euchre. And you know what? I don't ever want to try again. I just don't. I don't like it. I'll turn them back on. You don't have to turn them on if you don't want to. We kid because we care, Orin. Oh, I know. I know. No, listen. I know you wouldn't be here if you didn't. This is Twitch. You, like, show up to streams and chat because you want to, not because you have to. So, appreciate it. Kyler said she has to. No, you don't. Make it sound like it's changing to your desk. Background laughter is back. You know that's right. She's like, I don't want to stream tonight, but she's still there. What? You can also tell them why I didn't feel like streaming tonight. If you want to, I need to take some ibuprofen and go lay down. Oh yeah, I will in a minute. That's old. That's unimportant. That's not big news. It's whatever. What's up, CB? Wait, 2 streams in 3 days? What is this sorcery? I mean, we're wrapping up the reno, man. There's not too much left to do. I'm not spending my nights doing so much physical labor and crashing at like 11. So here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. Oh, that's right. Jesse, please get your voice back quick and save us from Orin. Why did we mod that guy? Is it just because he shows up all the time? 'Cause I can fix that real quick. She made a pretty good bargain. I looked at a mirror and said, show me the beast, and this stream appeared. Look at this face. Isn't it hairy? Why in the world do I have to be allergic to dairy?
Hello there.
Hello there. Spider Monkey, hello, how are ya? Thank you so much for resubscribing with your Prime. 41 months, Spider Monkey. Holy smokes. Thank you. I'll get to that. I will get to that chat. The royal we, like the royal we, you know, we are not amused. Yeah, isn't that what I said? Party hard, girl. Just scrolled up to see how far behind Orin is in chat. Yep, he's back, all right. Be back in 5 when he's caught up. Whatever. What's up, Beans? How you doing, kid? You guys, I talk to Beans like almost on the daily now. It's like my kids like her or something like that. I don't know. Beans, what's going on? Yeah, I hate standard card games like poker and euchre, however that's spelled. Yeah, I don't even know how it's spelled. I don't like any card games. I just don't like them. I don't even like Carlos and I tried to play Hearthstone, Have you guys ever tried to build or like play those deck builder games? I'm sure there's plenty of people in here that love them. Can't stand it. I don't want to take the time to like build my deck. Like, oh, it's my perfect deck. This is how I play. I don't want to do that. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Kylars goes, now I want to play Hearthstone. Son of a biscuit. You give me a deck of cards to play. Yeah, I'll play a little Hearthstone, I guess, but like, I don't know. I'm just not. I just don't like card games. It's very boring to me. Yeah, it is. I think it is spelled like that. I'm trying, but he does have a great impersonation of me. Do I? Do I ever impersonate Jessie? She goes, I don't know. Bob Euchre. Please speak Arctic phone clip. Oh, random clip. Okay, yeah, I'll get to that. We'll talk about Kylars in a minute. You're wrapping up in Reno? Is that where you've been? Way to jolly it up and have fun. Is Elbow okay tonight? Elbow, are you all right? Reno? 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 When did I say Reno? Oh, Reno. I apologize. Pretty much. So we didn't think all the tradesmen would be so danged fast. Electric's done day before yesterday, interweb's done yesterday, and the plumbing dudes will be doing the heat pump and shutting off the gas on Monday. We're gonna need to get a new stovetop ASAP. Oh my gosh. Yeah, moving. That's awesome. What's up, Barcone? Thank you so much for the 3-stream streak. But yeah, stuff and things and stuff. All the stuff and things. Spider Monkey, so glad to see you again. Are you still off of work? I show up all the time and I'm not a mod. Well, showing up doesn't equal you get to be a mod. I have to trust you. From Kylars, you can also tell. Yeah, Matt, for the love. By the way, my mom's heart stint went well today. Oh, good. Glad to hear it. Trying meds. May do a balloon if needed. If that doesn't help. Gotcha. Well, we'll keep praying for her, man. What's up, Death Star? I heard something about Munchkin Tabletop. Yep. Don't ask questions. It's exactly what you imagine. Exactly. Welcome in. It's obviously not about attendance. Nope. It sure isn't. Listen, it's just like Miss Mayhem, getting into Miss Mayhem, right? Like, and building the Miss Mayhem cast, right? There's a lot that goes into mod. We don't just mod everybody. I like you guys. I don't need a billion mods. Jesse has been here for over 5 years. Jesse, I feel like you even told me one time you didn't want to be a mod. I'm very skilled with walls of text. It's okay, Spider Monkey. I wanted to be a novelist, so don't know about you, but I actually found things to be. I don't know about you, but I actually found things to be hyped about from the Summer Game Fest presentation today. I didn't watch it. What were some cool takeaways? 3 years, 4 months. Holy smokes! Look at this face. Isn't it hairy? Why does the streamer look so heckin' scary? I don't know, it's genetics. What rhymes with genetics? Yeah, card games are dumb. Hold on, it's my turn for card game night. Isn't D&D technically using cards? Nope. Nope. Dominion is another deck building game with way too many cards. Okay, a little bit of cards in a tabletop I can kind of deal with, but hey, Ender, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. What is going on? How was your stream? Thank you for sharing your community, and welcome in, Raiders. I'm Orin. a family-friendly variety streamer. Typically stream with my wife, Kylar. She's sitting on the other side of the green screen, providing the laugh track tonight because she had an accident.
Okay.
See? Laugh track. Background laugh track. Probably can't tell what she said, so she can't defend herself, but you can hear her laughing. Dominion, yeah. I mean, Dominion might be okay. I don't know. It can have cards, but huge beans. It's not a huge player card. That is a sheet of paper. Deck building games are a little different, though. You build your deck while you play. It's part of the game. Oh my gosh, you guys, how far back am I? Tonight? That's a long answer question. If elbow is okay. Oh, I'm way far. Renovate, Nevada. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him make walls. But yeah, stuff and things and stuff. Oh my gosh. Do you trust me? No, Beans. No. Beans, you have already tried to negotiate with me about letting my kids stay up and play games late. You've already tried to con this guy, and let me tell you, I've built up a ton of defense against that kind of stuff because my little brother is a natural-born salesman. He could sell our grandma to somebody, and nobody wants her. So I like you, kid, but nope. We had a farewell for my team leader yesterday evening. She absolutely loves llamas, so I might have found a rather large stuffed llama. I wrapped it in bright pink wrapping paper and brought it with me to the pub. The llama is now called Lucille, naturally, and everyone hugged it during the evening. I might have also sent a very, very big compliment about her to the big manager, saying that they had better get someone good to take over the team. We are a weird and wonderful neuro-spicy punch. I got mod before Buggy. Probably will. Also, another wall of text. I love it. Just being smug at Buggy there. Yep, that's what we do. We gotta keep Buggy's confidence. Not ego. I don't think Buggy has an ego problem, but like, gotta keep Buggy grounded. You know. You guys, jeez. At least you're a VIP, and that means something here. It's true. We don't just hand that out all willy-nilly. Wow, I'm just coming out swinging today. I missed you guys so much that I'm being sassy. What's up, Fatbeard? We have to have you, your trust to be mod. That's a high standard. Girl, you know that's right. It is a high standard. Let's get into the psychology of Orange trust problems, okay? No, let's not. We'd be here a long time. If they modded everyone, I would be a mod too, and I'm not. Spider Monkey, I love having you here. Girl. I fear you with power. Oh my gosh. That is not a hint. I don't want to be a mod. I'd go crazy with power. Right. Frenetic, indeed. Ender, what is going on? Oh, I am totally joking. I love not having responsibilities and being able to not be on my best behavior. Girl, I know. Gussie, we know. Uh-oh, military brass has arrived. Attention! A new Gundam game that looked like it had some Armored Core 6 DNA in it. Tifa Lockhart is getting added to the Street Fighter 6 roster. Who's not surprised by that? I'm not surprised. I feel like Aerith and Tifa end up on my Twitter feed like at least once a week. I see that in like the trending or something. And we finally got a trailer for the finale of the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. That's cool. I didn't like, I wanted to play that in a way, but also like the language is pretty bad. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to pick that up because I was a huge fan of 7 back in the day, like the original on the PlayStation. What a great game. Also, fun quick story. I know I'm behind on chat and I'm trying to get through it quick, but fun quick story about Gundam. And every time Gundam comes up, this is what I think of. So I am the oldest of 5. All right. And I have two younger brothers. And then I have, younger than them, I have two younger sisters. And when my first sister was very little, we had this recording of her in like the church Christmas program, right? And she was like 3 maybe. Okay. And so like way back in the day, I'm 43, right? So way back in the day when video recorders had like cassette tapes and stuff, and they were like huge, and you put them on your shoulder or something. And my dad recorded this, and it was just the cutest thing. She had the cutest dress, you know, super cute. She's walking. We were in the balcony right over the like walkway where they came in, and all the little kids and stuff. And she looked up and saw us there. And she's, you know, my grandma was there, so she's going, "Hi, Grandma, hi!" And you could totally hear it over everything. Everybody's laughing, and so they recorded this whole thing, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna be able to keep this and watch it forever." And a couple years later, they ended up pulling out the tape to show somebody or something like that. They ended up pulling out the tape, and they popped the tape into the player, in the old VHS player, right? And they hit play, and sure enough, here she is walking down the aisle. "Hi, Grandma, hi!" And all of a sudden, it cuts to a Gundam Wing episode. Straight in the middle of like a robot battle. My brother Dan has never run so fast. In his stupidity, I think we weren't going to be around for an episode, and he scrambled to find tape. Didn't bother to ask anybody if we had any blanks. Didn't even really look. Just grabbed a tape. Now, understand, Dan is number 3. And he was the youngest for 6 years before my sister came along. And I think there's some youngest child sort of like psychology there, you know, with him. And so I don't know if he did it on purpose or not. I don't think we'll ever know. And he quick threw a tape in there and hit record to record Gundam Wing so he wouldn't miss it. My mom was crying like, "Oh no." My poor mother, she's like, "We are never gonna be able to get that back. Like it's gone." Oh, that sounds like she wet herself. She had an accident. Here she comes to defend herself. Yeah, that's what I just said. My stream was all right. Ninja wanted me to name my new F1 team Mazda, and it didn't go well. So I'm going to blame him. You should. That's hilarious. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. Oh my gosh. I played D&D with my brother once. It's a lot of fun. We have a great time, Beans. 2 threatening hands just appear, and Orin suddenly cuts stream. She doesn't know how to work the stream. She makes me do all that. Yeah, she just came over here and tried to touch a button on the stream deck. Yeah, you're totally unhinged. I really am. I'm very excited to be back to stream. And I'm really tired. Those things combined. So proud. He can hear her coming at this point. Yeah, so proud that she tried to con me. It's all right. I'm a parent too. And I've got younger siblings. I know how it goes. She wouldn't get that close. Well, I don't know. Noise canceling headphones. Plus, we're married. I tune her out. Yeah, my overwhelming bitterness has pickled me good. And I crochet motivational pickles. Oh my gosh. None of my family are interested in playing D&D or Pathfinder with me, so I rope in friends and people I work with. My family are totes boring. Yeah, my family's not totally boring. My parents wouldn't be about it, but... Oh, my mom did play D&D with us that one time with the grandkids. That's right. Buggy doesn't have an ego. Mrs. Buggy tidied it away a long time ago, and now we can't find it. That's probably for the best. Geez, everyone is not so subtly calling out tonight that they aren't modded. Look, we have a bit of a mod curse here. It seems like over the years, almost everyone we mod stopped showing up altogether. It's true. So if you're not a mod, it just means we like you and and want you to stay. Yeah. Oh man. My only surprise is that it took this long to add Tifa to Street Fighter. I mean, yeah, they gotta. I mean, they probably are playing the long game, right? Street Fighter's not selling as well. Time to put Tifa in there. Also, I'm suddenly interested in Street Fighter 6. Man, Gusty. For no reason. Okay. Honestly, Tifa in a fighting game isn't a surprise. It's the fact that it's Street Fighter and not Tekken that's surprising a bit. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, nice of you. It's weird how quickly I took notice. I'm here. Also this. Beans, time for bed. Yeah, totally. It was suddenly, it was just suddenly on your radar. It was just recommended to you for no reason at all. No reason. I'll probably never be able to explain it. Not here, you won't. Oh my gosh. Same, I'm probably going to sell off my Switch copies of the Persona 5 games to put towards a Switch 2 copy of SF6. Nice. No. So you're telling me you want Gusty to leave? No. No, but hopefully it doesn't happen. It seems to be the thing. Jesse, you weren't supposed to just say it. I know, we imply things here, Jesse. OMG, VHS tapes have a small tab that you could push in so that they wouldn't get recorded over. Did no one think of that? Probably not. Probably not, Spider Monkey. I don't know. I don't think so. Either way, I think they thought they were safe. With Dan, they should have realized. I mean, everything has to be Dan-proofed. I love him. He's hilarious. But man, I'm not here to behave. We have established that it's true. It's always Weasel's fault. Blame Weasel. Holy smokes, did I get caught up? Did you all just stop chatting like 10 minutes ago? I don't want to be a mod. Was just making a silly comment. We know. It's fine. Honestly, we don't, I feel like we don't need a lot of modding, you know? Kylaris and I put up with very little crap, and I feel like it's set a good tone of like behavior. And then on top of that, I don't think we get a lot of the crap from outside anymore. Like, you know, every once in a while something happens. What was it? We were playing Wildgate that one night, and that one dude came in and just being like super bossy, and I was like, listen, I'm gonna play the game how I want. This is my stream. Stop telling me what to do. And I was not in the mood that night. But, you know, I mean, we don't get a whole lot of that, so. But it is good to have some mods around. It's good to have some people around on the regs to keep an eye on things, because we can't catch everything, and it's just helpful, you know. It's also kind of hard because I feel like sometimes people take, and I'm not saying anybody here, but I have definitely seen and experienced situations where some people take modding as like a popularity contest or something, or like even something to be given out for like loyalty. And like there's factors of that, of course, right? But it's also kind of like there's more to it than that. You know, you got to be aligned with somebody. You got to know that they know what you expect and how to handle these things. And like, they've got to be somebody who kind of like feeds off of the streamer and, you know, how they run their stream. And yeah. And then of course too, you know, you got to have somebody who's around and present as well. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people lurk, and that's great, but like, you know, does it help? I don't know. So it's like, you know, being present, being active, because that just tells me you're paying attention, you know?
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Jesse, you actually probably would make a great mod. You're here and chatty, and yeah, we all decided to let you catch up with chat. It's a collective, there's some collective chat elsewhere where they're like, hold on, give him 10 minutes. So you're telling me you want Gussie to leave? No, but no, I'm just saying I don't really believe in curses, but like for real. There's like a history there. It's strange. So the VHS recording over is the parents' fault because they didn't Dan proof it. I mean, no, because it's still Dan's fault. Dan still chose. And it feels to me in some ways, because we were very young at the time, it feels to me like in some ways like Dan probably knew what tape he was grabbing. So, oh. How have you been doing today, Oren? I heard earlier that you haven't been able to sleep. Yeah, the last 2 days. The last 2 days I've kind of had a bit of a problem sleeping. We ran into some more issues that cost us more money and needed more work and professionals to come. So I'll give you guys an update on that. Thankfully, we got that handled really quickly. Overall, I'm doing okay. Work's been pretty busy, but it's fine. I still don't love my job. I like it. It's fine. It definitely provides. It's just been kind of busy. I feel like we're a little bit understaffed, but they're not going to give us more people, so it is what it is. I just go and do my best. Half the time I still feel like I don't know what I'm doing, which bugs me because I've been there 2 years now, and I was a subject matter expert at my old job, and like just drives me up a flippin' tree. But that's a whole other convo. I go and do my best and provide for my family. That's all I need to do, right? So I'm content to a point, mostly. And yeah, I mean, and we're winding down on all the house stuff, so can't type fast, but painted nails, so trying not to smudge them. That's fair. The mods are totes the silliest of the lot of us. Yeah, a little bit. Mod status is a responsibility, not a right, and the unspoken rule of becoming a mod is that you must never ask to become a mod. Yeah, we kind of had that at one point. I can't remember who it was, and I don't need to name them, but somebody was kind of like really sort of pushing for it, and I'm like, yeah, like this is all fine, this is all jokey, you know, but like this person was really kind of seriously being like, hey, how come I'm not a mod yet? And I'm like, I didn't think I set an expectation that you would get mod. Like, I don't know why that ever entered your mind, but oh, it's just kind of awkward, you know what I mean? Modness is not achieved, it is thrust upon one. Yeah, yeah, right. Your stream, cough. He believes he is the boss. Wow, Boar! Do you see her here?
It's a trap!
That was a trap. Yes, you are a very serious person. Can I come out of the cupboard now? I promise to be good. Oh my gosh. He was an SME. He didn't try to stop them. Don't try to stop me, Smee. Don't try to stop me. Try to stop me, Smee. Get off your rump. Hey, what's up, Agraxis? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. What is going on? Please don't make me mod. Deal. There have been people that have been upset about mod stuff. Yes. Yep. Well, and I think as Kylaris has kind of said too, what kind of sucks is, and it's not a huge deal, but what kind of sucks is we've modded people, and then we have several mods. A lot of you probably don't even know, because they kind of disappeared off Twitch or off our channel at least. And you know, I don't know why. Like that's the hard part about Twitch. It's like, we like these people. We had a really good relationship with them as far as Twitch relationships go. And you know, really trusted them. They were great mods. And then, you know, it's like, hey, did you die? I mean, let's go extreme first and then make our way back down to reasonable. because that's how I roll. You know, like, did you die? Did life happen? Are you just bored with our channel? Because you could have kind of told me that. You know, so there's been times where Kylars and I have been like, do we reevaluate who's in our mod? Who's listed as a mod? Because we kind of feel like if you're not showing up, you know, but then does somebody start showing up again more? And is that kind of awkward? Like, I don't know, but I guess I can just handle that. But it's like, yeah, if you're not showing up, you get to still be mod? I don't know. Like, modding is a job, basically. It's a role within the stream. More than it is like just, oh, we like you. You know what I mean? Like, we like a lot of people. They can't all be mods. So it's more than just like, oh, we like you. It's a responsibility. So he was Smee. Was there also Captain Hook? Maybe a Peter Pan? Yes, always. Big fan. Now Buggy is trying to reverse psychology. Buggy should know me better. I've also been having trouble sleeping. I started having panic attacks before bed. Yikes. And then I ended up fighting sleep even though I'm falling asleep. Oh, that sucks, Cassandra. Gotta try and get some sleep, Holmes. Your body and your brain work the best when you get some sleep. I mean, look at me. Kyler's goes, I was thinking it. He's sussing headology. Oh, stealth mods, they're around, but we never see them because they are actually ninjas. Silent Wind of Doom. Whoosh. Whoosh is very important, obviously. Orange, she is mastermind behind everything. Don't worry, we also love you too. Wink, 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 wink. She's the mastermind behind everything, Boar. Do you even know our stream? Kylaris just shows up. She gives all the good ideas to everybody else's streams. Anyway, oh, she is furiously typing now. I got busy. I don't always sync up with your schedule, but I do like to pop in. I appreciate that, Agraxis. It's all good, man. I totally understand life is busy. I really do. So. You'll look like Orin if you don't get enough sleep, and you'll act like Orin too, and that's... Whew. He did ask me what to do, what to stream tonight, like it was up to me, and I had to think of the stream title. I'm just looking for help. That's gonna elicit a response for sure. You know that's right. Waiting for the Kylaris tea. I get no credit. No, you come up with some things.
Hello there.
But you give most of it to other people. At this point, I am only the younger version of him. Wow, stab me in the back, Sandra. Appreciate that. Lou, what's going on, man? How you doing, brother? You guys, Lou is playing tabletop. Lou has his second episode of his current campaign of Dawnward with his friends on his channel. Our tomorrow morning, his nighttime. I caught some of the first episode. Lots of fun. Not family friendly tag. He's got a couple of players that, you know, it's not egregious. A little bit of some of the language, but lots of fun. Great group of people. Hey, I've been meaning to ask, did you ever get a chance to play Blueprints? Yes, Arcone, yes. Not a ton of it, but a little bit. We've been trying to get the... Well, we were sitting down with the kids to play it before the flood all happened, and we have not had time to get back to it. And I kind of feel like the kids have been like playing games with friends at night and stuff too, and it's like... trying to find the time to even sit down and play it again as a family. So I don't know. Kylaris and I are going to have to talk because we want to play more of it. What a great game already. Like, barely played any of it. So much fun. Jesse, we're not doing none of this justice stuff. This isn't a courtroom. But if it is, I'm the judge. And the bouncer. You know what I'm talking about. That's okay, Kylaris. The rest of us appreciate you. I appreciate her. What? This is reality. Ask Gusty. Also, I found that melatonin is good for helping with the sleeps. Yep, and making the brain prepare for sleeps. As someone who forget to sleep and then work a full day and will make no sense by the end of the day, I bet. Yeah. Yeah. It is a lot of fun, though, Lou. It's so much fun, like, seeing you guys play your game in your created world. It's a blast. See, what I really enjoy is that Kylars comes with ideas for me, as in Gusty, without me even having to ask. Thank you, Kylaris. I appreciate your contributions. Right? See? This campaign did start last Saturday. Hey! You've been warned. It is egregious. Is it egregious? I didn't think it was that egregious. I think I heard one thing. But they got some spicy words. They got some spicy words. Sadly, I can't control them. Yeah, wait, there's Era. Hi, Era. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, we don't talk about them. You just have them on your stream. We don't talk about them. We talk to them in front of all of you. Next episode is just swears. Gosh, I hope not. Era, what's going on? How are you guys doing? Also, a character named Egregious Philbin appears. Oh my gosh.
Hello there.
That's incredible. Oh, he is witty. He is witty punny. I finally started on Blueprints yesterday, and my summary of it's a Myst game, but it's a roguelike holds true. Yeah. Yeah. We're in ads. Arcone probably didn't hear that yeah at all. Blueprints is a masterpiece? Yeah. Yeah, I really want to play it more. We might have to make our own save and just play it whenever the kids decide to play it. You know? We might just have to make our own save and maybe stream it or something. I don't know. Or not stream it. Doesn't matter. But really cool game. I want to play more of it for sure. But yeah, Arcone, I was reading your message and I agree with the Myst, but it's a roguelike.
Or do not. There is no try.
Tell me how you really feel. I meant younger in age. Yes, Cassandra. Yeah. Yep. That's how I took it. I've already had a couple of runs where I wound up completely closing off the north half of the house by accident. Oh no. I feel like it's one of those games that you have to like kind of build up your turns like really hard to beat at the beginning, because I think you have to like build up the items and, you know, like you have to build that knowledge base. Hey, what's up, Duma? How are you? Hey, Oren, hope you're well. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. A little tired, but every time I start streaming and chatting, I don't feel it. Just feel a little crazy because I'm not rested. So my brain's all did that several times myself. Oh my gosh, can't wait. Gotta get stuck in. Surprising enough, melatonin doesn't work for me. Someone would have to knock me out like that. Hospital knockout gas. Or a baseball bat. Luke came home early from work, so no break for me. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I'm sorry. Of course, he did have to walk like, what, an hour and a half home because the trains weren't running? With what, like an 8 kilo, what, how many kilos was that bag of vegetables? What in the world? It's like I have a hair or a web. I must have had like a nose hair peek out and like curl up. Lars just went barf. I don't think it's actually that, but there's a hair or something. I have a fan blowing at me right there, so. Mrs. Buggy demands a random clip. Oh, yeah, that's right. Son of a biscuit. I'm sorry. Where's that one? Found it. Wait for it. I have to read Star Wars trivia question. Tomahawk redeemed it. Yeah, hold on. Tomahawk. I'm just gonna ask the question. Tomahawk.
C3PO.
Getting a different question? That was legitimately the answer of what I was about to ask. I kid you not.
The question was, who is R2D2's friend?
No, it was like who said something about like the being in prime condition and stuff like that. It's C3PO.
Right here in this.
That's awesome. I love that clip. I have Turbo. I heard everything. Oh no, Arcone. What did I say? How did I incriminate myself? Rewrites character for Miss Mayhem to be egregious Philbin. No, you're not. I am not introducing into this particular campaign egregious Philbin. Maybe the next one. We'll see what the theme is of the next one. It doesn't make sense to be this one. It can't. It can. It doesn't work with the group. Shh, no spoilers. New Eminem character. I know, right? Keep that one in the back pocket. Keep that in the gene fold. Really, dang. You need someone to sneak up on you and administer it. Stealth sleepy time. I know, right? Think. Little shot in the tush. Put you right to sleep. Gemma, what's going on? How's it going, buddy? Welcome in. Holy smokes, I'm behind. I need to replay it because I forgot where I was. There are so many puzzles in it to figure it out. Yeah, I believe it. If you stream Blueprints, you need to have no spoilers messages like everywhere. Yeah. Sure will. Sure will. Won't stop some people. Those people will be banned. We don't play it too, yeah. Jimmy! Gemma, what's going on? How are you? Gemma, I wish I could have caught more of your cooking stream a couple weeks ago. Mr. Fox song was on. That was really cool. Watching you guys like cooking everything at home. It was just, it was a cool, like, it's always fun to have like a little insight into the streamer's life, right? Like we always had that with our cooking streams too, like kind of a fun change of perspective. So really cool. So they switch. Hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Orin. Typically stream with my wife, Kylaris. We are a family-friendly variety streaming duo. You know what? There is enough. There were enough Raiders here, and I always forget to do this. Let's watch the channel trailer. Get a little glimpse of who we are. What we like to do around here. Be right back. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. I'm Orin.
And I'm Kylaris. This is so wholesome, I might burst into flames. Well, we try.
Ah! Mother of pearl! Son of a biscuit!
Dr. Petals, they're my tears!
Kylaris doing Poncho Time is going to be amazing, right?
Oh my gosh.
But then he sees the look in your eyes. You're in it.
I know! To win it.
Wow, you sure are. Man, if you weren't here for the jokes before, you're not here for the jokes still. Wrong button. Mr. C, welcome in. How are you? What's going on, man? Spoiler alert, the prince is blue. Sounds like a sounds like a code. Breaker, the prince is blue. Gemma, how are you? What's going on, buddy? Oh, there you are, Gemma. Are you bored waiting for Fortnite to come back up? Yeah, I know I am. Crazy? I was crazy once. Gemma, you're always crazy. But I get my random clip way back when and didn't see it. You got it now. Most of the peeps I watch are 100% not family friendly. You have to remember to keep the Aussie swears as inside thoughts and only share the G-rated fish animal facts. I'm Australian. We communicate almost exclusively in swears. Oh my gosh. 2 hours, 10 kilometers, like 10 kilograms of veggies. Oh my gosh, Lou. That's great. And like eggs and stuff. It's crazy, man. Puke nose hair? It's in my nose, not in my mouth. Can't puke it. That'd be weird though. That'd be Orna's web's coming out of his nose. Yeah, probably. My body is ouch. I bet. Are you still sore? As someone who's been on the hospital sedatives in the past year, be careful what you wish for. Yeah, that's true, Arcone. Arcone, how's recovery going, man? Spider monkey. The giant oarfish is a deep sea fish that is found in temperature in tropical waters around the world. Temperature waters. You heard. The giant oarfish has a long, slender body. Girl, same. And has a distinctive crest-like structure on its head. Despite its name, the giant oarfish cannot be used to row your boat. Do not use it. The giant oarfish as an oar. Challenge accepted. When did Orin get so much hair? A shave? I would like to sleep with no bruises on the head, Orin. Yeah. Well, they just got to get you when you're heading towards your bed. Nah, just finished a movie with the Hubs. Nice. What movie did you guys watch? That's cool. Hopefully you guys are doing well, having a good night. I think I was here for that clip. Were you really? That's hilarious. Nice. I love that clip too. That's so good. He stole it from a neighborhood ginger. There's a bald ginger somewhere out there. How would you know? I believe Oot. Maybe it could be a centaur. No centaurs. Actually, though, I would actually like to have a centaur for a campaign, but we come up with an interesting way that the centaur cannot be a hindrance in like dungeons and buildings. I think we could come up with a good story. We were already talking about munchkins. Anyway, could you have an animated image of Kathy Lee Gifford? Since I'm not the DM, definitely. Oh my gosh. Solely Switch, thank you. I'm trying to catch up on chat. I'm sorry I'm so far behind. How was your stream? What were you guys up to? Yeah, doing pretty good, thanks. Appreciate it. Fully aware. The streamer has a kitchen? They're so human. I know, right? I'm not an automaton that comes to life when somebody presses go live. Go live isn't for Twitch. It's for me. Where's the missus this evening? She is on the other side of the green screen. I promised to tell everybody why, but I'm having fun dragging it out. Look into these eyes. You can believe me. I know. I'm trying to make it seem like a bigger deal, so when I tell everybody, it's a huge letdown. It was a... Whoa! Self-deprecating. I can't tell you what just happened. Anyway, invaders, everyone pretend to be normal-ish. Normal-ish. There's no pretending. They know. She had an accident. She did. That's my favorite clip, that face. Yeah, yeah. Y'all play with the kiddos. Yeah, we do sometimes. Yep. That's awesome. Yeah, appreciate it. Wait, Kylaris has a Captain Phasma helmet? Cool, we sure do. We have a whole costume bin. Kylaris, like on the weekends, puts on a costume, goes running around the neighborhood scaring the kids. It's great. Knocks on their window at night. W intro. Thanks. It was a cheap face mask people used to torture me with. It's true. I don't know. Like, that's why we don't do that redemption anymore, because we learned a long time ago not to make redemptions that we hate. No matter how much fun you have hurting us mentally and emotionally and physically, we learned a long time ago to not do those things. I think it was the moment where Kylaris almost threw up on stream because she ate an every flavor beam that was like earthworm or something. Disgusting. Bring it back? That's not gonna happen, Lou. Torture is a strong word. I prefer to say early cosplayer in the making. Yeah. How would you rate Summer Game Fest out of 10? I didn't watch it. But I think Arcone watched it. Centaurs? I prefer dollar tars. Good way to include a centaur, cut off the horse part, and carry the torso around as a backpack after healing the person?
Legendary.
That's dark. What? Okay, yep. Going to bed? Ish? Oh, okay. No, it's like a, you know, like a centaur that got hit with a shrinking spell or something, you know, like, or got transmogrified and is really unhappy about it. Like, they look like a normal person. Normal person? Wow, that's centaurist. But like, you know, they look like a human or an elf or something like that. I've been home just shy of 6 months, and I'm at about 95%. That's awesome. It's just that the last 5% may prevent me from finding gainful employment for a while longer. Oh, that sucks, man. It's weird. Ever since I put myself in the hospital, I've had a difficult time doing anything that gets me breathing hard. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sure, like, building up that endurance again, or I mean, if it affected your lungs, chest, whatever. Serenity Quest, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. We're Irish. Hope you are too. Otherwise, gotta get out. You just gotta go. I'm just kidding. Welcome in. I have not slept a whole lot in the last 2 days, and I'm going nuts. But yeah, no, appreciate that follow a lot. Thank you so much. How are you doing? What is going on? Tell us what your favorite dish is. Just, you know, little icebreaker. Everybody loves those at work. Everybody. The half horse can be the cleric casting resistances for everything. Centaur for disease control. Hold on, I gotta find that. Hold on, Durgo. Durgo. Is that an original, or did you, like, be straight with me here, man? Did you copy that? Where did it go? I need to find that. That's got to go on the board. That was great. That's going on the board. We didn't do much, man. Just did some chatting and played the extremely hard game demo that we saw at the Summer Game Fest today. That's fun, man. How was that? Did you have a good time watching the Game Fest? Yeah, I don't typically catch those things a whole lot. Halfling Centaur, the Pinto tribe. There, my D&D idea for the day. Arcone, that's brilliant. See? Not all centaurs have to be tall. Guy Lars wore the mask from the hit movie The Mask, and it's stuck. And it's stuck on, and that's why she isn't on camera. Turns out, I hate everything. Oh, your centaur idea is way less gross than mine. We can workshop it. You weren't being centaurist, you were just horsing around. Sorry, I didn't get the memo. She's watching Son of the Mask. She's 2 mask emotes. Color me impressed. Icebreakers are pure evil? Yeah, super awkward. My favorite dish would have to be porcelain. Nice one, Era. Good one. I like Delft, but who's surprised? If you don't know what it is, Google it. D-E-L-F-T. Son of the Mask is top 4 films for me. It is peak cinema. Are you joking, Doomer, or are you for real? I don't think I ever saw it. Summer Game Fest was so good. Best one in years. Nice. That's cool. I don't think I've ever watched that. Google it. I've been there. You've been to Delft? Are you for real? What? That's epic. Oh, I want to go there, but I also don't want to fly. It's such a conundrum. Well, crazy kids, time for bed. Have a great one. Yeah, you too. Take it easy, man. Maybe not top 4, but top 20. It's a fun family movie. Huh? Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it. They showed the new Star Wars pod racing game and a new tactical turn-based Star Wars game. Oh, yeah, I saw something about the tactical turn-based. I knew about the pod racing game. I'm not much of a racing fan, even in Star Wars. I've never been a racing game fan at all. So that one, like, does not appeal to me that much. I mean, I hope it's good for the people who love racing games. The Gundam game looked pretty good. New Cuphead 2. Nice. Epic. That's cool. Okay, before we go into ads, here's what happened. Kylaris got in a fight with a gangsta kid down the street. Yeah. Baseball bats with bent, rusted nails. I'll just tell you guys. Oh, look, there she is. It doesn't appeal to you. That's bananas. What, pod racing? Wait, you're surprised that I don't like racing games? Yeah. Anyways, Kylaris was going down the stairs to talk to the kids, and socks on carpet, new carpet. It was a little slick, and so she fell and just kind of like hit her forearm, and her rear end. So
I'll
But
be in my
old and
bedroom,
sore.
making no noise and pretending I'm not there.
Yeah, I think she's doing all right. Once a long time ago, during an exchange trip to the Netherlands when I was in high school, then another time, an even longer time ago, when my dad was assigned to an RAF base in England and we toured the continent often. That's awesome, Arcone. That's really cool, man. Oh, I can't remember if Kylaris went to Delft. I feel like no. Because Kylaris has been there with my sister and my dad. AKA she got into a fight with some ruffians. Yeah, I can read between the lines. Yeah, right. Gussie, thanks for alerting me. Appreciate it. It was my hip? Oh, okay. Maybe I just wanted to say Heine. Kylaris won versus 100, an entire gang. I mean, Duma, have you seen her play Fortnite or really any kind of competitive game? You're not far off. My back and my knee hurt. Yeah. Yep. My back and shoulder hurts. High five. Ouch. Are you okay? Did you do something, Elbow? Yourself? That was sincere, not sarcastic. No matter what the people in my ear tell me. How in the world do you slip on carpet with socks on? Aren't they supposed to have friction so you can shock someone, not slide on a slip and slide? No, Cassandra, totally. I've totally slipped on our series before too, and it's newer carpet, like it's new carpet. So, oh, and one more thing from Summer Game Fest that's got Trio excited. Yeah, Guild Wars 3. I saw that. I have to see how that one pans out. We haven't had a good MMO fully release in a while, I feel like. So I'm still a big fan of Pantheon, still looking forward to that, but yeah, I'd be interested to see how Guild Wars 3 kind of pans out. That told you you're dead inside and to sound nicer. But thanks. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of her doing outside, going outside with a bat ready to fight. Although Kylaris, I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I think she's just banged up a little bit, I think so, and tired. And it's been kind of a stressful couple of days. You have people in your ear? You might need to get that checked out. The voices. Oh, it was the old carpet stairs, so probably even worse because it's a really tight pile. You might need to get that checked out. Oh no, yeah, you're terrible at story details. Sorry, I didn't know. I thought it was the farther down ones. If Guild Wars 3 is anything like Guild Wars 2, I'm probably out. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 and Guild Wars 1 never really like pulled me in. So Trios tried to get me to play, but the beta is over a year away, so it'll be a while. I do remember the hype building up for Guild Wars 2 back in the day. Yeah, my cousin was super excited for it, as he played Guild Wars 1 and he was a big fan. But I never played it. It never appealed to me. I'm more of the EverQuest, Star Wars Galaxies, World of Warcraft type of MMO. Significant hearing loss. Yeah, it's happened to me too before, Boar. It doesn't feel good. Tight pile, you make no sense. Oh no, that was the old carpet that went downstairs. Oh my gosh, I need sleep. I've gone nuts. Someone told me Guild Wars 2 is the most stylized, pretty boring MMO, and I agree with it to some degree. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure, like, there are plenty of people that really like it. I mean, you know, Mr. C, I know how much you're in touch with, like, the MMO community and everything, too. The fact that Guild Wars 2 is still going after all this time is, with the player base it has, is a testament. And, I mean, all the props to it. Is it my style? No. Do I have a lot of respect for the fact that it is keeping people engaged and still running? Absolutely. Because the MMO industry is not doing great. The genre is not, the genre is on, I don't want to say it's on life support. I don't think it's dying. I just think it's sluggishly moving along, barely conscious. Oh. I was right around the time, or it was right around the time the hype was happening for Old Republic 2. Yeah. Yep. My favorite MMO is City of Heroes. It's so fun and customizable. I played that a little bit back in the day. Also have the comics. Nice. I'm amazed people are still playing live EverQuest 2. Yeah. I mean, you just have some really diehard fans, right? We used to live in a house and my room was upstairs and I was getting ready for school. I ended up staying at home. Ooh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, you can really hurt yourself like that. I've been playing a stupid amount of Once Human. I like the silly costumes you can wear and the silly bases you can build. That's fun. I've never played that one. I'm planning to blitz through all the Guild Wars 2 story before the end of the year, but after that, the next Final Fantasy XIV expansion is going to grab me by the collar and drag me back to Eorzea. That's cool, Archon. Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV isn't one that ever pulled me in either. I watched a little bit of it. Carlaris and I played a little Guild Wars 2. Like, there was like a free week or something, so we gave it a try at one point, like years ago. And I've watched some Final Fantasy XIV. It's just not my jam. It's not my jam. Got a lot of respect. It's just not my personal cup of tea, you know? Used to play that some. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Speaking of MMOs, everything you say Eminem, every time you say Eminem, you make me think of Monsters and Memories. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Have you been playing any of that? I haven't really been following it a whole lot. I feel like I don't need an EverQuest. I don't want to call it a clone, but you know what I mean. I don't know that I need that. I don't need somebody like trying to recreate EverQuest, I guess. Like, I want EverQuest to be EverQuest, but I don't know. We'll see how that game goes too. I hate having panic attacks. My brain is not helping me calm down. Yeah, I bet. We need more superhero MMOs. I think we just need more diversified MMOs in general. Like try to go more out on a limb of like different styles and like different mechanics and stuff, you know? Like I feel like World of Warcraft got the MMO industry and especially the investors looking to copy a single formula. And you know, that hasn't really worked out in most cases. Their own flavor, yeah, me too. I've been playing in the closed beta. It is very classic EverQuest. Yeah, see, I don't know if I need that. I loved EverQuest, and every once in a great while, I will hop back into like P99 or something like that, or onto Live. Live doesn't quite feel the same either, though. But you know, like every once in a while, I'll hop on. But I also think it's okay for games to kind of like modernize or to evolve, right? And to address like some of the things that, yeah, we dealt with, and there might have been some good things, surrounding those points, but like, it wasn't all good, and it didn't all need to happen that way. I think that's why even EverQuest has changed over the years. One of the reasons, at least. So I don't need it to be trying to recreate classic EverQuest. Final Fantasy XIV isn't an MMO as much as it is a Final Fantasy game that happens to have other people in the game world. Yeah, that's fair, Arcone. Yeah, it just never pulled me in. We just need studios to start giving MMOs at least a full attempt and not just pay to win cash shop messes. Absolutely. The whole genre is just, I think, having an identity crisis. Not letting me scroll. I love that house. It was so beautiful. My dad built me a tree house in the backyard, and the backyard also used to have gooseberries. I had great memories there. Oh, that's awesome, man. Nice. Work in disability and recently had a gent having a panic attack during a meeting. I found one way that helps is 5 things you can see, 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can touch, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. You can do it as 3 things you can see and work down. It helps to reset the brain a bit because you are having to use different parts to list the things. Oh, nice. That's cool, Spider Monkey. That's an interesting suggestion. I like that. It's good deets. Is that with your kids? Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, so many of you are here for the furnace drama on Wednesday. So Wednesday night we were getting the kids to bed, and Colors found more water under our new bathroom floor, which that was the 2nd or 3rd time we'd found instance of different source of water putting water under the floor. We were running our air conditioner a lot that night. We had been Colors and Em had been baking. The air conditioner was running hard. It was hot here, and what we learned was our drainage for the condenser pan was plugged because of all the construction and drywall and everything. All the stuff floating in the air in our basement the last couple of months had clogged the drain, and it had backflowed back down the furnace and then under the floor, pooling all under the floor. Thursday morning, so I didn't sleep a whole lot Wednesday to Thursday because I was pretty stressed, and a very tired Orin got up at 7 in the morning and called an HVAC company, and I got somebody out here around noon. They're able to find the problem, and then he was able to like hardline pipe a drain, so much better sealed drainage from the condenser pan to a drain. So totally taken care of. Absolutely had to pay more money for somebody to come out and fix it and everything, but problem solved. Wasn't that bad cost wise. And yeah, and then I was able to run our dehumidifier and a fan. Got the floor all dried out, and then thankfully we got the waterproof flooring, and then also we tested the shower, which was fixed Thursday morning by our builder, and the shower is now no longer leaking as well. So hopefully that is all fixed and we won't have any more water on the floors anywhere in our basement anymore, unless we're just cleaning it. And then of course today, so we go through all of that, get that fixed yesterday, and then of course today it rains really hard, which just our anxiety at this point, like I don't know if we're ever gonna feel totally okay again when it rains hard. I think we're always gonna be worried about the basement now, so that was a pain in the butt, but yeah. Open the door, get on the floor, finding that water was there once. The syllables was hard. One day I told my parents, "Hey, I'm moving to the treehouse. I even prepared a pillow, food, and a lot of toys and plushies, and took them there." I was like 6 years old. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Pretty much everyone I meet has so much trauma, and yeah, it's been a learning curve on how to best respond in the moment. Gotta love autism. Yeah, because I am so very much an emotions EO person. Everyone works through trauma at their own speed and in their own way. Wishing you and the kids a gentle journey, though. Yeah, for sure. Yep. I mean, living is not a single simple route, right? Please no horror stories. I'll do my best. I know I'm a scary guy, but I hope you get some sleep, Cassandra. If Warren sees any puddles, he will fight them. Oh my gosh, I'll punch him right in the face. Yeah, and then there was more water, but it was just my tears. Yeah, so I mean, we got all of that fixed, and then last night I felt like, okay, it's fixed. Should be able to sleep just fine. Nope. Sure didn't. Sensible long-term plan, I know, right? Welcome back, Gussie. At this point, you might dislike rain. Yeah. I really like rain, especially as a kid. Like, rainy days meant I didn't have to go work out in the yard or anything like that. I could just like play some video games or read a book in my room. And I love the sound. I love the smell of rain, or the smell of the world when it's raining. Yeah, I really like rainy days, but man, it's just we're just a little jumpy right now. Did you just say you like Ray? Hex no. Yes, rain. Oh my gosh, Spider Monkey, right? I was gonna play something, but shoot, how long have I been? Hour and a half? I don't even know what I would play at this point. Actually, Fortnite might be up now with the new season, but have you ever seen the rain? Who is that, Jesse? What band is that? I can't remember. I don't like oldies as much. I kind of like block them out, but I can't remember who sings that. Fortnite is a thing indeed. Might be back up. And googly eyes on everything. Gotta get them Fortnite thingies. Yeah. Or like it's just an easy hop in, hop out kind of thing that I don't have to be too committed. It's not supposed to be up until around 1, I think. Oh, okay, yep. Nerd of the nerd. But it was 1 hour ago in Elbow Land. Oh, was it CCR? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Is there anything else going on? On a long way in this combo. One big long combo. Kylars fell, hurt her hip, hurt her arm. Furnace stuff. Catching up, all the things. Odds. Touched on D&D. Oh my gosh. I've been watching some videos on like the Cosmere TTRPG. Gosh, I want to play that at some point. I really like the differences in the system mechanics. And I would really like to play that at some point. And then also Kylars and I have been talking about, we really hate in D&D, we really hate spell slots. So I think I'm gonna run campaign 4 of Mist and Mayhem. That one's for you, Mr. C. I think I'm gonna run it with like a different take on spell slots. So there'll still be spell slots, but it's not like once you've run out of spell slots, once you've run out of spell slots, like you can't cast anymore, because that's dumb. But it also still needs to be balanced. So I have ideas. Hey, what's up, Jaws? How you doing? Cosmere mentioned, I know. Jaws, where are you guys playing? Where are you guys playing, streaming, videoing your Cosmere TTRPG? Just keep chatting if you want. I don't know. I know, Bora. I know. Like sometimes I feel like I can keep chatting. I can absolutely. I mean, we all know I can absolutely keep chatting. You never texted your dad. When are you making breakfast? Son of a biscuit. Oh no. Yeah, in the morning. Yeah, I'd love to give the Cosmere one a go at some point. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I thought your idea was cool. I'd love to try it. Yeah. Yeah, I just have some ideas for... Yeah, I hate spell slots. Yeah, for sure. They suck. They pull you out of the immersion into the class, I feel like. You know? Like, when I play a wizard, I don't want to cast a couple of spells. You know, who knows when you're going to be able to do another long rest. And so, and it totally kills the momentum when you run out of spell slots to, like, do something cool. You don't have any spell slots left, and all you've got is cantrips, which that's what the cantrips are there for, I guess. But like, it just doesn't feel as cool. And then basically, I feel like what I got to pull out a dagger and be a really bad rogue because I don't have spell slots anymore. So my idea hinges around like spell slots just represent. I'll wait 10 seconds. We're almost out of ads. Oh, I'm gonna look that up, Jaws. That's on Twitch? Jaws, that's on Twitch? Oh yeah, Hot Stick of Moy. Cool. I'm gonna have to check that out, Jaws. Dunked. Yeah, I hate spell slots. So my idea around it is like spell slots represent what you easily can do. It's like almost like your magical endurance. Like I've trained up to this point that casting to this amount, having this amount of magical conduit flow, control, whatever, that's easy. But if I push myself beyond that, it still casts a spell. There might be some repercussions. And that's where I want to go with it, is like you're not stopped from casting, but you're pushing beyond your personal endurance, right? Because yeah, I hate spell slots. Kylars hate spell slots too. I haven't looked at many other fantasy TTRPGs beyond D&D, so I'm not sure how they handle all of it. I've done a little research. There's several different, from what I found several different ways that people handle it. Like even the idea of like, if you overcast, you start taking from your HP pool rather than like spell slots or whatever. Like you can keep casting, but now you're casting with your hit points, or like having a mana pool and even overcasting there too, where I've run out of mana. Now I'm casting for my hit points, or even I saw one where people did what was that? Oh shoot. Oh, like there was a chance for you to gain like necrotic, be like cursed or something like that, like the taking necrotic damage, because you're essentially eating away at yourself. So there's a bunch of different things I think they've done, because a lot of people don't like them, but you have to find a way to balance spellcasters. I tend to look at other genres for TTRPGs. That's fair. I like to think that spells require a certain amount of energy per day, and you only have a certain amount to expend. Yeah, that's true. But I don't want to. Like, I get that, but I don't want to like not be able to cast. Like, I hate that spell slots are just a hard stop. I want you to be able to still cast, but when you've pushed yourself past your normal capacity, there's got to be some kind of repercussion, right? There's got to be a risk there. So I think I've come up with a fun way of handling that. Yeah, is it a cantrip or a can't rip? You can make it that they de-level in strength down to a cantrip version as the slots disappear. 0 slots would be a cantrip level. I'm actually looking at, you know what? I don't know if I want to tell everybody yet. I might wait for Miss and Mayhem. So I'll tell the cast. I'll run it by the cast and see what people, I've already told Locke, but I'll run it by the cast and see what everybody thinks. But I may go that route for the campaign. So, because I hate cantrips. See, and that's like even the Cosmere TTRPG, you have like investiture points, I think it is, and which is your magic. And even if you run out of that, like your pool of investiture to spend to do sort of magical abilities, even if you run out of that, there are ways even in combat to regain it. So you can kind of keep the flow. Yeah, investiture that you can use 2 actions to refill, right? So like you can refill it during combat. And so even having the option, even if it's a risk, the option of regenerating that pool so that you can continue using abilities, right? There's a buffer there and there's a risk there because you're using 2 actions to regain it. But yeah, I just hate the hard stop. And like, you don't get them back until a long rest. I mean, some of the campaigns we've had, it's like, when are we getting a long rest? Like, you almost have to like insert a long rest in there just so it doesn't get boring. And sometimes it doesn't always make sense. We've made it work for sure, but sometimes it doesn't always feel like it makes narrative sense that you're taking a long rest at this time. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't love it. The group I play with isn't always family friendly. I am, but no promises for others. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, the disclaimer is appreciated. I appreciate knowing going in, because then I won't have it up like when my kids are around or something, you know? Muscle Wizard casts Punch. So it's interesting, Spider Monkey, because the system I've come up with too isn't just for casters and spell slots. It could also be used for like monk key, or warriors have different skills too, where you can like, you only can use it a couple of times or something like that. So I've designed it in a way that it applies to them as well. And I guess the whole idea is you're essentially pushing yourself beyond your normal limits. And because of that, there's a risk factor. And so it applies to any class, really. No spell slots in Dawnward. Nice. How do you, Lou, like, I know I've listened to this a bunch, and I've even read through the guide a little bit, like the DM guide and stuff, the handbook. But like, I feel like I don't remember how you deal with that. Like, how do you balance spellcasting so it's not like overpowered? You just have it kind of like tuned down so it's not that powerful? Individual spells? Can't trip, won't trip. Fine. I didn't want to be told anyways. Mr. C, you're gonna have to come watch Miss Mayhem. I have to come watch us play Miss Mayhem. Scoring in the Netherlands? Yeah. Oh. You are a cast. You are a cast. Oh, yeah, I read that. In Dawnward, they're just weaker at lower levels, then higher DCs for stronger spells to balance it out. It's worked great so far. Yeah, that's awesome. Like any way to circumvent spell slots. I get why they're there. I just hate them. I think there's a better way to do it. I don't want to feel like I'm a wizard and I do a couple of cool things and now I'm sort of like neutered. You know what I mean? As a wizard. I didn't sign up to play a crappy rogue. I want to feel like a wizard. So just sleep 8 hours after each 1 minute combat. Right, Jaws? You know what? We won. Let me just lay down here in this pool of blood and get a good night's sleep. Warm. A toaster biscuit? What? Is that like an English muffin in the toaster? If you're a barbarian, but you use a skillet, you can always cast iron. Get out, Jaws. But when is this, Mrs. Mayhem? Buggy, I've told you, I have not planned it yet. Mrs. Buggy, get the slipper. It's like a softer, sweeter English muffin. So good. Nice. Ooh, that sounds good. But they have dyslexia, and they throw Skrillex, the DJ, at the enemy. Oh, man, Skrillex. I'm looking in my dome. There's nothing in my dome. There's nothing there. Nothing there, y'all. I used to jam out to some Skrillex. Every once in a while, I pull up a Skrillex song still. They used to be called Australian toaster biscuits. Huh. Did Scramble send those to you? Like, what's going on? Jaws, don't really leave. Who has slippers? Am I like an 80-year-old lady? Kylars has slippers? Are you calling me old? Heck no. You're younger than I am. Do you have a boot? Throw that. Or you're calling me Cinderella? Yes. It is with Bata. It's okay, I'll throw a slipper at Buggy. Just open the window so I can get a good aim from here. Oh, what a throw. Dusty stole my bickets. Everyone get your bickets. Oh, see? Alaris, what's wrong with slippers? Fight, 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 fight. In this corner, Kylaris. The other corner, Mrs. Buggy. Have we had a Kylaris Mrs. Buggy fight in ACW? I knock on the window, but they never answer. They're fine if you're 80. Wow. I have knit slippers. They keep my feet warm on hardwood and tile floors, right? I have slippers. Yeah, apparently, according to the person born in 1990, you are an 80-year-old lady. Not one-on-one, no. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Slipper Royale. I like the idea of D&D more than the actual game. It's why I created my own game in the first place. Too many things like spell slots, which... Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, I think that's what's... Beyond me being a Brandon Sanderson book fan... What really interests me about the Cosmere TTRPG, I haven't read all of it, but like going through it and stuff, what really interests me is like how it's a similar system, but they've made several changes that I think really make gameplay better. I haven't played with those yet. I've just read about them, and so I'm like kind of imagining the implications of gameplay with that. But you did read it? Yeah. I especially love the no initiative order, like basically just choosing a fast turn or a slow turn, and then sort of working with the group to decide who goes first. So, and I like that it's kind of built around that. Lot of cool mechanics with the Cosmere TTRPG. So, can I redeem that as my fight? That would be fun. It would be fun. Has to be for a championship. So if Kylaris were champion, good. But she's not. Whoa. It was nice to see you, but this person is going to his chambers. Hey, have a good night, Borg. Take it easy, man. Good to see you too. You need to make that decision. Did you read it, Lou? For real? I like the way it plays. Yeah, it seems interesting to me. I like the stance stuff. Not sure of exact terms. Exact term. Yeah, I think it is stance, Locke. I really like even the class building. Like, they encourage multi-classing. Multi-classing is a whole lot easier. You're building it with, like, it feels very like talent tree from MMOs, like Star Wars Galaxies, WoW's old talent trees, things like that. Like, you pick your class, yes, but and that determines some things, but what weapon you use, what you choose to specialize in makes a difference, and then what skills you choose is way more freeform in building your class and what it becomes. You don't have to make it right now. You can sit on that title shot until you want to use it. Sunshine Robin is women's champ. Gemma is left right champ, and Roxy is underground champ. Yeah. Answers are cool. Yeah. Yep. Definitely adds flavor. Yeah, the Cosmere TTRPG reminded me a lot of the Star Wars FFG one. Really? Yeah, it really interests me. I'd love to play it sometime. We've talked about that. We've talked about, like, Miss Mayhem is not a D&D only program. So we would love to play Lou's Dawnward at some point. We would love to have Lou come and DM Dawnward at some point. I think that would be amazing. The creator of the game coming to DM a game of Dawnward, his own creation on Miss Mayhem. And that way too, like, our community can see his game and kind of getting the word out more. So Lou's put a lot of work into it. It's really cool. And like, definitely, like, different kind of, it's not D&D, which is cool. I mean, it's still a fantasy role-playing game, but yeah, definitely love the fresh take. One Ring has an interesting combat system too, similar in some ways. Lou running his game would be baller. It really would. So we'd love to do that. We'd love to do Cosmere. We've talked about doing, like, some of the Marvel stuff or whatever. We're open to branching out. In our D&D, maybe we need to get together, like, some. I don't think I want to play Cosmere the first time on Mists and Mayhem, unless we came up with, like, some kind of very low production 1-2 shot or whatever. But I think what I'd be more inclined to do is get some people together from the community to play off stream in Discord, to play, like, Cosmere stuff. So in our D&D campaign, example, if you're 4th level and want to cast Fireball, can, but it'll be at a lower power. Will do damage to you if you fail by too much, and that will be the spell you focus on when you get to the 5th level. You can't swap to Lightning Bolt. You didn't do well with Fireball. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'd like any way to, like, circumvent spell slots because they're dumb. But yeah, I'm interested to see what the cast thinks. I think I'll probably keep what I plan to do under wraps until we start the campaign. I was saying to Kylaris today too, like, I don't want to wait too long to get back into the campaign. So I think just when I'm able to take a rest, take a little break, relax for the first time in months, and then finish up my prep, get back into it, get the cast re-engaged, finish up with like cast preamble stuff, like operating the tools that we're using, and then yeah, I've got some prep stuff I need to finish up and get reacquainted with the story again, and then we'll set a start date. I don't want to wait too long. I gotta talk with everybody too and make sure that like even just scheduling still works. I know Mrs. Buggy got a promotion, which that's amazing. I've already told you congrats, but I don't know if I've told you congrats like in person like this. Big congrats, Mrs. Buggy. That's amazing. Super happy for you. But I gotta make sure everything like the timing still works, you know? I want to run / play Marvel TTRPG at some point, and a million other things. Yeah, yeah. Let's do a one shot this year. Yeah, that would be really fun. Like, Lou, I have like a one shot campaign. It's like a little starter campaign thing for Cosmere that I could maybe run. Dawnward too. Like we could do something like that with Dawnward if you ever wanted to. Just get some people together and do like a one shot in Discord. Just to kind of get people familiar, you know, with the rules and the world and whatever. Like if we did something that was kind of designed to, because there was one tabletop game that I was seeing reviews about or like watched a video about or whatever, where they had a campaign, like a one shot adventure that was literally to build your character out and get everybody acquainted with the system and the mechanics, the world. And I just thought that was a really cool idea, you know? Need to learn Cosmere first. Yeah. Yep. I have a pretty good idea about it, but pick me, coach. Will do. Picked. GG, Mrs. Bougie, absolutely. Super proud of her. Yeah, that's amazing. That's super cool. But yeah, I just got to make sure scheduling even still works. I've been watching through the first M&M campaign on YouTube. It's just a fun time. Oh, thanks, Jaws. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. Yeah, we had a really good time. We always prioritize fun. Yeah, we just have such a great time with it. You know, it's like we take it seriously, but not too seriously. Like we want to play and have we're gonna have a fun game, but primarily we just want to get together with people and have a good time too. Yeah, Mrs. Buggy, no problem. That's awesome. Very happy for you. Yeah, we did have a blast. We had such a great time. Yeah, I can GM a Dawnward one shot for sure. Yeah, that would be cool. Learning as you go. Yeah. It was cool because the whole like little one shot thing was designed, and I can't remember what game it was for or whatever, but system, but it was designed to introduce people, and like I think you even worked through and created your character in the campaign. And I just thought that was a really great way of like introducing and getting people set up to play your tabletop game, you know? All right, sassy peeps, I am off. We got a Pathfinder game today and need to prepare for. Awesome. Nice, Spider Monkey. Hopefully we don't start a war between all the countries and then get invaded by demons from another realm. I bet you do. And finally, you have been subscribed to Honk Facts. Goose fact number 445. Geese are smarter than they look. They remember faces and hold grudges for a long time. If you cross a goose, that goose will pursue revenge for many years. Beware the goose with a plan for revenge. The goose is behind you right now. Yeah, I hope you have a great time, Spider Monkey. Take it easy, buddy. Good to see you. Good to have two streams where you're able to make it. That's super fun.
Hello there.
Oh, that's cool. Who am I playing? I have so many. You even just saying that reminded me of your character and reminded me of the plans I have for our first episode. And I was so excited planning that out with Kylaris and talking through that and just how I want to introduce the cast, their characters to everybody. I am so excited, and to lose that momentum just really sucked. Really sucked. So thankfully I remember pretty much everything, but I just watched an actual play that was Starborg. I really would love to play a Star Wars TTRPG at some point. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that would be fine. Obviously, we love the Star Wars universe. Oh, I remember the name, but that's it. Oh, really? Oh, I think you provided a synopsis in either in a DM to me and or in our Miss Mayhem channel. I remember your character. Honk. Goose. There he is. Hey, what's up, Goose? Goose, how are you? What's going on, man?
Hello there.
Yeah, Jaws, Goose was in our you probably know this already. Goose was also in our first campaign of Miss Mayhem. It was a blast. Like, what an amazing, we've had such a good time with everybody in Miss Mayhem. But as far as like first time doing a campaign on stream, like we were brand new to it. We had a lot of ideas of how we wanted to do it and how we wanted it to operate. But you never know how it's really going to go. And we were very picky about that first cast. Picking the cast is such an involved process, time-consuming process anyways. But, of course, that first one, we're very, very deliberate in who we picked. And Goose and Gusty were just the perfect people for us to have that first campaign. And we had such a good time. It was an absolute blast. And we always try to kind of like, we like to have a mix of veterans and new people, or like even like moderately experienced players and new people. And Gusty was our noob that game, and he just ran with it. And it was one of those things where it's like, I can imagine being him, because I've been in his shoes before. Maybe not on a stream or like signing up for a long campaign, but I've been in his shoes before where it's like, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. I've never played. Am I going to like this or not? Is it going to be dumb? And he dove right into it. We were so grateful to have him, and that whole campaign was so much fun. But yeah, and then since then too, like, what a great launching point into the other campaigns, helping us like kind of hone and refine what Miss Mayhem is and how it operates. And yeah, it was just perfect. It was a perfect first campaign. Yay, DM hype. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Jesse, I am not singing that. So Jesse, you don't like Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger? I am not a Creed fan. Cannot stand Scott Staff. Stupid voice. Can you take me? I don't know. Blah. I still need to figure out Humblewood and the Avatar: The Last Airbender TTRPGs. Whoa, that's cool. Waiting to judge. I won the worst rendition because that song was so overplayed and I can't stand it. Buggy, same. When that came out, I worked in a greenhouse and we always had the radio on to like the alternative rock station. and they played that song so much. And it was like, at first I really liked it. I think I even bought the Creed CD, and I heard it so much I became so sick of it. And then, like, I'm going, wait a minute, I don't even like how this guy sings, you know? Oh man, it's terrible. I was so nervous when we started. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, me too. Me too. You never know how it's gonna go. We were very deliberate in picking that cast, and it went really well. We were kind of like, crap. That was so good. What are we gonna do? But it's turned out really, really well. Very picky, and they let me in anyways. Okay. They ran out of good candidates by the time they got to me. That's not true. Wow, what a slam to everybody else. Campaign 3 and on. They needed a token Brit. I got to ham it up. The rest was cake. It's so much fun. Gussie, I really appreciated you even giving like your take, like your experience with Miss Mayhem, if even just for Bam Bam's sake, right? Because Bam Bam seems like, oh, I don't know, you know, like never really played D&D, but so I appreciated the candidness, and also the, you know, like it's fun to hear that you had such a good time and such a good experience and stuff too. Like obviously that makes us feel good, I think, because that's what we were going for. I hope nobody's a Creed fan. Jesse, I'm not gonna sing that. Proceeds to sing it. Yeah, sort of, not really. I have run Star Wars before, so could do that too. I had a Jedi only one-shot prepped from years ago. Really, that's fun. Star Wars Fantasy Flight. Okay. Sure go. Oh, Nickelback. Bringing me back. I'm glad with Eminem, we've been able to make good experiences happen with and for people that had terrible experiences before. Yeah, or no experience at all. We've had a newbie on every campaign so far, and to be able to give people a fun experience in it, yeah, whether they've had bad experiences or no experience. And that has been super fun. It is a really good feeling to facilitate something where people can come and just have a really good time, and you know, and it's on video. We get to relive it and stuff. So that's where I really wish some of our off-stream campaigns that we did before we started Miss and Mayhem, like I wish we would have recorded it, because some of that stuff was amazing. Some of that stuff was so much fun. And we just can't get it. We can't get it back. We didn't record it. So it's like we can remember a little bit of it, but as the years go on, you know, you don't remember some of the finer details. It'd be fun to be not that everything has to be on the internet or needs to be on video, but it's like when we're doing this all digitally anyways. Yeah, I had a great time. Really enjoyed playing with Clay, Becky, and Mongoose, and Locke was a great DM. See what you did there, Gusty. Ah, see what you did there. Yeah, you can remember it. We can't. Right. Yep. There was one guy who kind of dragged it down, though. Not going to name names. I don't know what you're talking about. He reeked of Old Gnomish. Gussie and I were talking about, like, we should market a line of TTRPG inspired body care products, so we could actually have Hot Dang and Old Gnomish. He caught up. Quick, post a bunch more. A bunch more. Oh, you guys. Yeah, body care products. You should do it. Who wants to work a conventional job anyway? A backpack that looks like Burt Reynolds with a big hat. I think we would probably... There might be legal troubles with that. I don't know. Burnt? Yeah. A little burny. Cologne products when? See? Jaws wants it. Jaws is there for it. We could totally do this. You know what? I feel like you could make something smell like, trying to think of what's like a really common tabletop smell, like markers. Dry erase markers. Laminate. Character sheet paper. The cheap smell of dye. Mrs. Gussie should get on that, right? Let's get it done. It definitely will burn your skin on contact. Cleaning products for the garden gnomes. Absolutely. Mountain Dew and Doritos smell. Yes! Yeah, all the snacks. Wood polish. Yeah, it's good. Wow, we don't want that happening. We don't want people. We want it to actually smell kind of good.
I didn't know you could read.
Combo, not separate scents, right? It's deodorant and cologne. The deodorant is the Mountain Dew, and the Doritos is the body spray. Cologne. All together. My stream just stopped hardcore back now. Weird. Huh. Yeah, that would be amazing. Like hot dang, I think needs to smell almost maybe like citrusy or a little spicy, and Old Gnomish should be some like earthy, herby. You know what I mean? Sulfur citrus, right? Exactly. Like hot dang's got to be, it's got to smell good, but it's got to be, you smell that and you're like, hot dang, like it's got to elicit that feeling. And Old Gnomish needs to smell old and earthy and not mothballs old, but like, like part of the earth kind of thing, like a rich, deep scent. Oh, forever love that. I didn't know you could read was improv. Yeah. Oh yeah, man, the best. Tom Felton, I feel like is a good actor. Like the kids in Harry Potter, I think, get a lot of crap for their acting. I actually thought Tom Felton did a pretty good job. Hot dang can be some citrus with a touch of ghost pepper. Ooh. It's got to smell like spicy mustard. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I want it to be mustardy. More citrusy. Citrus, yeah, like CB said. Their acting wasn't their fault in the first two. That was bad direction. Yeah, I mean, I think first of all, I don't think enough grace is given to children acting, right? They can't work as much, understandably and reasonably. They can't work as much in the day. So when you're trying to get these takes and you're basically trying to herd these child actors into getting a shot you need, I'm sure they get bored. I mean, as a parent of two, Like, that's got to be tough. And even if these kids like acting and are good actors, they're still children, right? And so I don't know, and they don't have the experience that you're not going to have a child actor that has the experience in acting that Richard Harris or what's his name? Why am I forgetting Snape's actor's name? I should not be forgetting that. Literally tip of my tongue. Alan Rickman, thank you. I know. Tip of my tongue. I don't know why I was forgetting it. It's probably the lack of sleep. Maggie Smith, right? You are not gonna get the same level of acting out of children that you're gonna get out of Richard Harris, Alan Rickman, and Maggie Smith. Like, it's just not. So anybody expecting that, I feel like that's kind of unrealistic and unreasonable. And like, honestly, I thought they did an all right job. I thought they did a pretty good job, but I hear a lot of people just ragging on the acting. Like, that happened with Jake Lloyd too, with the Star Wars prequels. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of wooden and it isn't the best delivery, but that kid was how old? And I don't think he'd done anything major before. And some of it does all come down to the acting or the script or whatever, but like, I think there are people that just expect too much sometimes from kids. And I don't know. I got a lot of grace for that. So yeah, I mean, and that's one of those things too where you got to build experience. You've got to build your experience base by doing. So, hey, you know, if they came to me and wanted to throw me in a Harry Potter movie, yeah, man. Am I gonna do a good job? Dunno, probably not. But and Darkness, yeah, Spicy Mustard and Darkness. Tom Felton, is that the stage actor for Harry Potter and the Cursed Child? Oh, Lou. He played Malfoy in the movies. Oh, Lou, barf, Cursed Child. We don't, I should block the term Cursed Child or the title. We don't talk about Cursed Child here. Now Thomas played Draco again on the Broadway in Cursed Child. Barf. I mean, good for him. Bruce Springsteen? Psh. Daniel was shocked when he was told that he broke 80 wands throughout the series. He heard 18. They had to say it again. No, 80. Yeah. See, he would drum with them a lot. Yeah, they're kids, man. Same with Joffrey on Game of Thrones. He got so much hate for playing the character in real life. Yeah, that's dumb. That's dumb. There's people that need to remember that these are actors who are real people, and you should not forget that they're not the actual character. And also, let's give a little grace, especially to the children actors, because they do not have the same experience that older, seasoned actors have. So, let's all chill out. But I also think there's people that take it the other way too, and they go, oh my gosh, I love this actor, and now they're informing me on life, and everything they say has got to be good because I like them in my entertainment. And it's like, that's not the case either. You know what I mean? Like the term first child? What? Separate the character from the actor. Yeah, Umbridge, yep. Yeah, that poor kid that played Anakin in the first prequel basically had his life ruined from that movie. Actually, you know what, Mr. C? I saw an interview with his mother, and she said actually she blocked him. So that was a rumor that went around. And I don't think it was helped by Mark Hamill kind of commenting on it, because it made it kind of seem like Jake was really ruined by it, but his mom said he actually was fairly unaware of it because she kind of kept it from him. She said what happened with Jake is actually his dad struggled with mental illnesses, and some of that has genetically been passed to Jake. And so as Jake got older, he's dealt with some inherited mental illness. And so that's really why he's in the state he's in, not really acting. But he still apparently talks fondly about being in Star Wars and is still really excited about it. But from what his mom has said, she's like, no. It wasn't all this. It wasn't all the hate. He basically is unaware of that. Because she kept it from him. So now, unfortunately, here's this mother who has a young son who likes to act, right? And happens to be cast in Star Wars. That's a huge deal. Like, as a parent, I would be so excited. Now, first of all, I will say, and I will comment on this, as a parent, I don't personally want my kids in that lifestyle doing a job, especially such a high profile, demanding job as acting. So if anybody actually wanted to recruit my kids for acting, like in a movie, like in a movie, I would say no, thank you. But I think in Jake Lloyd's mom's situation, right? Like, I'm sure she's got to be very proud of him. I'm sure the whole family's probably super excited. I mean, this is Star Wars, right? He gets cast in this, and he's a kid. I was not very critical of his performance, like I think a lot of people were, regardless of whether I thought it was actual, like, good acting or not. Like, he was like a kid. He's 9 years old, right? Like, I'm not caring that much about his acting. Hey, what's up, Sloth? How you doing, man? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Sloth, how was your stream? What were you up to, man? Were you guys playing Sea of Thieves tonight? Spicy Fox, hello. Turco, welcome back in. Big Fish Man, hello. Big Fish, what's going on? Welcome in, you guys. Well, if you Captain Teriyaki, hello, how are you? If you guys don't know me, I'm Oren, a family-friendly variety streamer. Typically stream with my wife, Kylaris. She slipped down the stairs earlier today and hurt her hip and her elbow. She's going down to talk to the kids, and we have brand new carpet. She was wearing socks. I think I got the details wrong, though. Maybe she didn't slip on the new part of the carpet. But anyway, she slipped on the steps. Kind of got bruised up a little bit, so she did not stream with me tonight. She provided background laughter earlier. But yeah, we're happy to have you. Welcome in. We have just been chatting. I was going to play some games, but I wasn't sure what to play. And we have not been streaming a whole lot. I've only streamed a couple times in the last couple of months because we had our whole basement flood. And we have been having to refurbish all of that. So Purple Ninja, hello, how are you? So we have not streamed a whole lot, so I have been chatting and catching up with people, currently talking about child actors, including Jake Lloyd from the Star Wars prequels. How, excuse me, and how, you know, these are kids, and maybe we shouldn't be so critical of them. So, love listening to Orin talk. Oh, stop it. You're making me blush. How was your stream, Sloth? What are you guys up to? Sinking boats and taking names. Nice. How are the seas? Yeah, but yeah, guys, like I said, I got to assume as a parent, I put myself in Jake Lloyd's mom's shoes, and yeah, that's got to be really exciting. Hey, my kid got cast in Star Wars, probably beat out who knows how many kids, right, to play the part of Anakin. That's huge. You're playing child Darth Vader. Like, that's nuts. And regardless of his acting experience or skills or whatever, regardless of that, right, he got picked. He is a child. And for his mom to shield him, thankfully she shielded him from most of that, because that's something that could really mess with a kid. But for the mom to see it all going on, like, how heartbreaking is that? Like, that's your child. And you have these people all over the internet ragging on him when you would have started this process with so much excitement and everything, and then to get that kind of, to see that kind of thing happening, like, how, I don't know, I'm almost like, I'm kind of a little disgusted, you know, that, like, that sucks. Anyway, did a lot of winning. Nice. These were great, lots of crazy fights. Epic, man. That's cool, Sloth. That's super exciting, man. Glad to hear. Glad you had a good stream. Spoilers, yeah, all the characters that have Skywalker in the name are related. Like race. Oh man, Luke, get out. She doesn't count. Tell people I'm a Palpatine. Does that make it true? They've got a Lou troll. I hope you've had a nice stream so far. Yeah, it's been really good. It's been really good just chatting with everybody. Like, yeah, honestly, like we really miss streaming. I will say we were so busy with everything going on. We were so busy with everything going on that, and so exhausted that I'm not going to say we didn't think about it, because we did, but a lot of the time we were very preoccupied, right? I think just streaming was lumped in with everything else that was sort of like there in the background of, nothing's normal right now, right? And so as things have kind of like slowed down and settled a bit more, I've really wanted to get back. It's been this growing feeling of, gosh, I've missed it this whole time, but now I have kind of the room and the energy, the breathing room to miss streaming more. And so to be able to get on like Wednesday and tonight and just chat with everybody and hang out and have a good time and laugh and joke around and stuff and deep dive, I definitely was missing that. And especially in hindsight too, I can see where, like, you know, it takes a little toll to not be able to do the things that you like, that feel normal, for such an extended period of time. And thankfully it was only a couple of months and not longer, but yeah, it was kind of tough. Well, I appreciate that, Sloth. Yeah, man. Yep, I've missed it. I'm glad to be able to stream some more. I'm hoping to be able to get back to a more normalish schedule. I can't promise anything right now still, because we're not 100% done, but we're really flipping close. We just keep making more and more progress. But I would like to start getting back into more of our regular schedule. And I'm gonna take a little break, to not a break from streaming, but I'm gonna take some time to just kind of chill and relax and have fun. And then I'll be diving back into Myths and Mayhem planning and prep, and then we'll dive into the campaign. So yeah, recharge is good. And like, really, we have not had a whole lot of chance to just chill, to just, you know, we've always got I think every day we look at this whiteboard that we have all our tasks written on, that we've been trying to check off. And it's like every day after we're done with work, with our jobs, it's like, okay, once we help the kids with homework or anything, they're out of school now, thankfully, too. But like once we help the kids with homework and dinner and all of that and hang out a little bit and stuff, it's like, okay, what else is on our docket? And sometimes we had to like go do it even when the kids were awake and not spend that time as a family, which, you know, if you've been around here a while, you know, we value, because, you know, it's stuff we couldn't do while the kids were sleeping. So it's like, it's just it's been exhausting. We were so tired. And I was saying earlier in the stream that through this, though, we've probably slept the best for an extended period of time, more like better than we have in several years at least. And so that's been really nice to be getting some like consistently good sleep primarily. But what was I trying to say? That's been good, but like we want to get back to a sense of normal. So what is this sleep you speak of? Yeah, Buggy. I feel like Buggy doesn't ever sleep. I can't operate like that on a long-term basis, though. Makes me feel real bad. The stream intro has been going on for a while. It sure has, Elbow. Sure has. Chatrific. Yeah. Yeah, so it's been really nice. It's been really nice to just get on the last couple of days, hang out. So at some point, we got to get back into Moria. That's kind of one too, where Kylaris and I have talked about. We don't want to dive back into Moria. We want to play it really bad. We've been missing it. We don't want to dive back into Moria. Moria is kind of a game that we really want to be invested in and sinking our teeth into. We don't really want to get invested into it again until we can for sure put the time in. You know what I mean? So like, and we're getting there. We're very close. But we want to be able to commit to playing the game and having the time to play the game relatively consistently. And it just hasn't been feasible yet, but very close. So we want to get back into Moria. Yeah, I mean, really, that's kind of, other than random whatever. I thought about playing League of Legends tonight at one point, but my thing with League of Legends is I still really don't know how to play it very well. And so to pull it up, like not having really played it very much, or it's been years since I've played it, tonight didn't feel right. And I feel like I'm gonna have to play with somebody who kind of knows how to play a little bit better. League of Legends is a daring choice, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, like Kylaris was saying, yeah, I don't want to play Moria until I can play Moria. I don't want it to be like, oh, we played once, and 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, oh, now we played Moria again, you know, or whatever. It's like, oh, we want to be able to like sink our teeth back into it. So, oh no, I'd be happy to give a tutorial. Yeah. That's yeah. So I thought about playing that tonight. I ultimately, obviously ended up just chatting, which is great. I think we've definitely sustained a lot of chat, which is fantastic. Love it. But I considered it at one point, or even like asking people, do you want me to play this and like give me pointers? But I'm not very confident with League, and so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it makes sense about Moria, though. Can't wait to get back into that. Yeah, me neither. I mean, like, we uncovered a whole lot. Making really good progress. I feel like when we first started, I was like, oh, okay, you know, this is interesting. I don't love everything about it. I still don't love the food system. I still don't love how that operates. But I'm fine with it overall. And I think like as we've gone on, the game has really opened itself up, and I've liked it more and more as we've gone on. It still doesn't hold a candle to Valheim in my opinion, but it's still a good game, and I'm having fun with it. But yeah, like Kylar's especially too was like, yeah, I don't want to play it just a one-off. I want to be able to sink my teeth into it. Not to mention too, I've gamed a little bit. She has hardly gamed at all this entire time since the flood. So, she's shot by the end of the night. It's like, I'm going to bed. Like, even the emotional toll that this has had on us, the mental toll that this has had, goes even beyond the, man, we're really tired from working. Like I said, the feeling of we haven't been able to really have a lot of fun. Like the stuff that we do to relax, I guess. We've had fun, like hanging with the kids and whatever, but primarily our focus has been all on remodeling and paying bills, and yeah, so it's just been very draining. It's been very draining. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. So gonna be lurking. The full day of Sea Thieves PvP has me pooped. That's fair, Sloth. Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, thank you so much for the raid, buddy. Appreciate you. Hope you have a great night, man. Good to see you. Mori isn't my favorite survival, but it's been fun. It has, and I like it's. You know, you were saying this about TTRPGs earlier, and I feel like that with Moria as well. Is like I like that it has its own flavor. I like that it has its own brand of survival. I don't love some of the mechanics, again, like the food, how they operate food. But I am enjoying it. I am enjoying it a lot. So yeah, Valheim is the best, I think. Yeah, Valheim is my quintessential Valheim is the peak for me when it comes to survival games, and I would put it at least in my top 10 games. I love that game. It is so good. I'm super excited for Subnautica 2 as well, but like I'm not going to be playing that anytime soon. And I really liked Subnautica 1, and I liked Below Zero too. It was good. Story wasn't as good as 1, but gameplay was fantastic. So I'm really excited for 2, but I'm not there yet. And I still think overall, Valheim is peak survival game for me. The food system in Moria is for sure annoying. It really is. I hate how often they make you eat and sleep. It's really bothersome. I hate how long or how short of a time, really, I should say. I should word it that way. How short of a time that you can go without eating or sleeping. Way stupid. Yeah, you too, Sloth. Can't wait for Enshrouded to be done. Yeah, we'll have to play Enshrouded 2 at some point. Well, 1.0 is supposed to be coming out in, I think, September. So, I mean, they've announced that for the fall. Windrose had a lot of potential, but man, the progression is not good. Really? Really? That sucks. Yeah, 1.0 in the fall, I think. Yep. I think it's September. Oh. I'm getting really tired and it's 1:30. I need to sleep. But Yeah. I mean, cool to have some games to look forward to in the future. Because goodness knows, I feel like I haven't had a lot. Just 1:30. Go to sleep. Well, Jaws, I'm gonna have to check out the virtual GM. Check out you guys' gameplay. Super fun, man. Is that your channel or?
Mischief managed.
Sorry, is that your channel or is that somebody else's? The boy's up now. I gotta head off. Have a good night. Yeah, take it easy, Lou. If the boy can see or hear me, tell him I say hi. Yeah, you guys check out Lou's channel. Again, like content warning for some language. But Lou is going to be playing his TTRPG Dawnward in his second campaign on his channel, our morning, his night. So, Lou, how many hours till that starts? Yeah, thanks for the shout out. How many hours till you start? That said, Sand Raiders of Sophie game was pretty good. Really? Huh. I don't think I've heard of that. Sand Raiders of Sophie. Huh, I've never. I'm sorry. I'm dropping off. Real quick. Steep decline. It's not mine, it's our GM's. Okay. I'll bookmark it. I do not follow lightly, I will say that. But I'll bookmark the channel and I'm gonna have to check out the gameplay. So awesome, Jaws. Coming out in a week, it's like Sea of Thieves and Tarkov combined. Wow, crazy. Yeah, Jaws, I don't know. I'm somebody who definitely puts a lot of thought into stuff before I just do them. So like I don't follow very quickly. So it's like I want to go check out the channel and check out the gameplay before I actually give a follow, you know. That's really fun. I'm excited to go check it out. Did I get my clip? Did you redeem? You did an hour ago. Let me get that for you. Aw, thanks, Elbow. I have to read Star Wars trivia question. Tomahawk redeemed it. Yeah, hold on. Tomahawk. I'm just gonna ask the question. You're gonna get another one, Buggy. Getting a different question? It's totally random. That was legitimately the answer of what I was about to ask. I kid you not. I think Bearded Eagle was in there with us.
The question was, who is R2-D2's friend?
No, it was like who said something about like the being in prime condition and stuff like that. It's C-3PO. Mikkel's not your usual Jedi. When he's mad, he goes all red-eye. And we find the Empire armor's rather shoddy. With a flurry of his saber, and just 15 seconds later, he's surrounded by enormous piles of bodies. Elbow! Elbow! Never stop. Never stop. Don't stop. Don't stop being Elbow. Oh no! The next one where I just shut it off, that's my favorite clip. Oh no! That was such a good lineup. Redo, yep. Scam! A room temperature clip for you. They have a jest troll. Rigged. I also redeemed a Discord invite, but didn't see anything. You know what, Jaws? Slothbeard redeems join the Discord so often, and your name is a similar color to Slothbeard's, and I thought it was Slothbeard's and I ignored it. Slothbeard, every time he comes in, redeems join the Discord. And I thought it was, and he has, you know, Captain Slothbeard is a long name too. So I think I saw it and I thought it was Slothbeard and I ignored it. I'm sorry. I will get you an invite for sure. Let me get you an invite. Teachable Jaws. Where are you? I think it started raining. Gosh, at first I thought like somebody was behind me. Jaws, I sent you an invite in Twitch Whisper. Thank you so much, Jaws. Appreciate you being here. Surrounded by enormous piles of bodies. That's a great one. I said you need to sing more. Then we got the singing clip. I know. I thought that, Elbow. I thought that. That's fantastic. You did get me. Yep. So it's Slothbeard's fault. It's all Slothbeard's fault. Blame Slothbeard. I have to give Slothbeard. I have to give Slothbeard his points back every time. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna call it. Purple Ninja, how are you? How's your night? What's going on? Yeah, I think I gotta call it. I'll probably stream Sunday again. I've been good. Good. Glad to hear it. That's awesome. Yeah, you too, Fatbeard. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. You guys, if you're new here, we have a whole lot of fantastic people on our family-friendly streamer list. So we're very passionate about the family-friendly. I started this channel initially even to do something family-friendly because I was getting really annoyed watching really fun, cool streams and then like having to turn them off or change them because my kids were around it. I don't really love non-family friendly either. Like, this is who I am in real life too. And I don't love it, but you know, especially with my kids around. Like if somebody says something random or whatever, you know, I'm not like, oh, I gotta shut this whole thing down. But when my kids are around and the language and the content, you know, isn't appropriate for them, I'm like, man, you know, I was enjoying this, like enjoying the gameplay, enjoying the stream overall, but like now I feel like now I need to make the responsible decision to leave because my kids are here. And that was one of the things that kind of compelled me to start a channel. So we try to get the word out. It's kind of a smaller community on Twitch, right? The family friendly one. So we have a list of really fantastic streamers on the family friendly list. It is by no means exhaustive, where we add people to it, but like Fatbeard's on there, Gemma's on there, a lot of people, Slothbeard, a lot of people are on that. So if you're looking for more fantastic streams that are family friendly. Yeah. Good to see you too, Fatbeard. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Locke, I didn't even notice when I put it in. I think I was looking when I was typing. I didn't notice you had put it in too. Thank you. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming and chatting with me. Have a good night, sir, and God bless. Yeah, you too, Ninja. Thank you so much. 100% agree. Yeah. Yep. Some righteous dudes. Oh, that's funny. Was that a Ferris Bueller reference? Absolutely. It was fun chatting. That was a good time. Later, Gussie. Have a good night, man. Good to see you. Yeah, Gussie's on there too. Got a lot of great people in there. Mr. C is part of Static Group Live. They are a fantastic group of people, always very supportive of us. We appreciate them so much. Not family friendly, but great people. Super fun. Mr. C has been here a ton. We appreciate Mr. C a whole lot, being part of the community and everything. So good peeps. And they cover a lot of gaming stuff, but Pantheon and other MMORPGs as well. So anyway, guys, I am gonna call it a night. I'm gonna hit a light and make the green screen go weird. No, thank you guys so much for coming in. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much for chatting with me. A lot of great chatter tonight. Have a good night, Locke. Yeah, I appreciate you guys so much, and thanks for just being awesome and sticking around. I mean, I know it's been a weird couple of months for us and our channel, but we appreciate you guys. Yeah, you too, Death Star. Take it easy, man. Good to see you. We'll have to meet up in the verse again sometime soon. You're welcome for being awesome. Appreciate it, Gusty. Thank you. Thank you. Our next ego target is Gusty. First it was Buggy. Yeah, I'm hoping to be back on Sunday. My Sunday night, Eastern time. We will see. I don't think we have anything going on, but right now you never know. So I would say likely, but not for sure. So anyway, before I keep blabbering on, because I feel like I'm becoming less and less loquacious and coherent, I'm gonna call it. I'm not gonna raid tonight. I'm just gonna go, I think. So with that, I hope you guys all have a fantastic weekend. I hope you guys just have a great weekend. Hopefully you can relax and take it easy, and hope to see you next time. So we'll talk to you later, guys. See ya. And music.